How's it going, you guys? It's Jay from the DJ Trader. Today I'm bringing you a video about a story of how I lost, I think it was like $13,000 in 3 days. Let's get started with this video. Today I want to talk about how I lost, I don't remember how much it was at the time. I think it was around $13,000, but it wasn't my own money. Let me explain a little bit to you guys about my process of how let me just explain. So when I first started, I thought I was going to be very strict with myself. I got into the markets of futures right away by throwing $2,000 into a broker account. The broker account is called AMP Futures. They have very, very low commission costs, so I actually like them, and I'm in Canada as well, so it was hard for me to find a broker for Canada, and these guys seem to be great, so that's why I'm with them. But anyways, back to the story. I threw $2,000 into the account, and I thought I was going to be very strict with my losses by setting my stop losses and my take profits and all that. But as every trader finds out the hard way, especially just starting off, you lose big. I think in the first 3 days I lost the $2,000. It was pretty quick. It was a long time ago. It was 3 years ago. I don't remember the specifics, but all you need to know is I lost the $2,000. I told my wife about it. I was told how upset I was and how I didn't follow my rules that I set, and that I wanted to try again but follow the rules. And I did, and of course I lost the money to the market. So I lost like $3,000 off the get-go. It was a very, I wouldn't say humbling experience, but humbling. Like it was an experience that I learned the hard way. I wish I would have known about Top Step so that I didn't have to blow $3,000. Anyways, fast forward a couple years and we get to the Russian war against the Ukraine. That is when I loaded money into the account to be able to trade. I had $128 in the account when the Russians invaded Ukraine. And I remember that morning, just kind of like hearing, I was expecting some big moves. I thought it was gonna go down because of how, I don't know, I thought, oh, a war's not good, it would plummet down. Anyways, with $128, I got into a trade, and I was trading the micro E-minis. So they were very, very small micro E-minis of the NASDAQ, and I think I got in with one contract. I think, yeah, it was one contract, because of the sizing and the collateral that you need to have. Anyways, with the one contract, that one day I went long because I saw it going long, and it kept going long. It didn't really fall. I don't know how many trades I did. Maybe it was a couple trades. I don't remember if it was 1 or 2 or 3 I just know that at the end of the day of trading, I think I traded for like 4 hours. I made like $3,000, $4,000 on the one day starting with $128. After that, I was like, I was mind blown. I was like, holy freak, that's crazy. And I told my wife about it. I was super excited. Then on day 2, I sized up just a little bit more, and I was able to capture another like $3,000, $4,000. And then on the third day, I made like another $3,000. So I don't remember. It was around $3,000. I just know that at the end of the 3 days, I was up about $13,000, maybe $12,000. I'm not sure. But I went from $128 to $12,000, $13,000. And I was super excited. I was like, holy freak. Like, I don't know. I was mind blown as to the amount of money I made in a span of 3 days. I was very impressed. I was on top of the world. I was like, man, tomorrow I'm gonna trade big and I'm gonna try to win big. And holy crap, was I wrong. My wife, before I went into the trade the next day, told me to pull the money. Be smart, pull the money, take the win, walk away with what I've made. But me being greedy, me being an idiot, not thinking about, what could go wrong, I was like, you know what? No, I need to keep the funds in here to have the bit of cushion so I can make the big trades so that I can win big. And, well, let's just say that on day one, I lost about $6,000. Roughly, it was 5 or 6,000. I'm not sure. But I was doing big trades. I was trying to trade with like 10 contracts of the micro E-minis. And it didn't go very good. I think I did a few trades like that where I lost quite a bit of money. And then on day two is when I completely blew the account. I lost the rest of it. I did a lot of revenge trading in those 2 days just because I was frustrated by losing the money and losing the trades. Luckily, it wasn't, 13,000, 12,000 of my own money that I put up front. So it was a learning experience, knowing that it is possible to make a crap ton of money with very minimal money, but at the same time, you can lose it so fast. It was a learning lesson for me, and at that point, I was just relying on the MACD. And that was it. That was the only indicator I was really relying on, was the MACD. There was this guy that I watched on YouTube, and he talked about the MACD, and I still kind of use a MACD, but I'll explain that in another video with maybe like the different charts that I have. I have four screens with different functionalities, but yeah, that's my story. That is the story of how I lost $13,000 in 3 days. I was quite saddened. Just because that money could have gone to good use. I could have paid a lot of bills with that. My wife laughed at me just because she said, I told you so. You should have pulled when I told you to. You should have pulled out that money. But I did it. So, learning lesson years ago, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the story that I have for you. Lesson to this story: pull out money when you can after big wins. You don't want to have losers. Don't revenge trade because that will get you into a bad state with your account. Do not trade when your mind is not at ease. You want to be relaxed. You want to be clear-headed, and you want to come into the markets with open eyes. You want to be smart with what you're doing. And when you start trading out of anger, I've obviously learned that I am not good at that. So any advice to anyone that is starting off: watch your emotions, keep them in check. Don't be greedy, don't be selfish. Take the wins when you have them. Walk away when you need to. Don't go big because you will lose big. So yeah, that's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.